guys, my name is Keya J. If you are not familiar with me, I am the owner of Taylor Beauty. Taylor Beauty is sold online at Walmart stores, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and at Amazon.com. So in today's video, I'm going to be touching on 5 ways that you can actually be losing out on revenue. I do have an online store. I started online and I continue to sell online. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how you can increase your revenue. All right, let's talk about the first way you might be missing out on money. The first way you might be missing out on money is actually by sticking to one platform. And what I mean by that is if you have an online store and you're only selling on your online store. So you guys know I love Shopify. I use Shopify. I've been using it for years. And it really is a great tool for anyone who is trying to build their business online. So what I noticed with a lot of owners is that they only sell their products on their online store, but they're not really utilizing other places to sell their products. So one thing that I suggest is to sell on Facebook and Instagram. Now, Facebook and Instagram is trying to become a selling platform. So if you have a page that is selling, your stuff is more likely to be visible to people who are scrolling the app. Now, doing this is very simple. All you have to do is go onto your host. For example, mine is Shopify. Integrate the Facebook, Instagram app, and then integrate your catalog that you currently have onto your online store to Facebook and Instagram. When I set up this feature, I noticed that my sales increased because people were seeing my products, they were shopping, and they were instantly buying based on a post that they see. So if you're not doing this, you need to be doing this now because certain social media platforms are actually pushing those features and you want to be ahead of trends so that when those trends are happening, you're able to sell right then and there and you're able to increase your brand awareness by selling on those apps. The other way is to sell on TikTok. Now, TikTok actually has more users than Facebook and Instagram. And the same way that I said set up your catalog with Facebook and Instagram, make sure you're doing the same thing with TikTok. Now, people can buy directly from TikTok, and also make sure you're very active on your TikTok page. The thing I like about TikTok is that TikTok actually shows your posts to people who do not follow you on their For You page. So make sure your content is very consistent. Make sure you're posting regularly. Make sure you're showing people the problem that your product solves when you are on these social media platforms, and then make the checkout process very easy for them by allowing them to check out directly from that app. The other thing is Amazon. In my intro, I did mention that I am an Amazon seller. And so if you have products that you can sell on Amazon, I strongly encourage you to do that. Setting up products on Amazon is very simple. The only thing you have to make sure you have is you have to have a barcode. So make sure your barcode is purchased from GS1 and not any other barcode site, because sometimes people do recycle barcodes and they will sell you a recycled barcode and you cannot use that on Amazon. So as long as you have a barcode associated with your products, you can sell on Amazon. Now, a lot of people think that in order to sell from Amazon, it only has to be FBA, which means fulfilled by Amazon. So those are the orders that you regularly might see through Prime, where you see that they have Prime shipping. Those are FBA orders. Now, you can do the FBA feature where you upload your products to Amazon and send them to the Amazon warehouse. This is what I do with my business because it makes the process very simple. But in the beginning, when I was an Amazon seller, I was actually fulfilling directly from my warehouse, and then I was shipping to the customer. So you don't have to ship it to Amazon. You can easily make sure that you are shipping your products directly from wherever you're selling from, whether it be your home, your business, whatever. This may help you bring more visibility to your products. Make sure you're using good keywords to bring people onto Amazon. And now you're increasing your revenue because you are selling in so many different places outside of your online. The other way you can actually be losing out on money is by not giving free shipping or a competitive shipping rate. Now, as a business owner, I know how much of a chunk we take from shipping. But as a consumer, what I do know is that if the shipping rate is good, I'm going to buy it. So before we get into that, I'm going to put you guys onto Sendle. Sendle is a platform that gives you the most competitive shipping rate, and it easily integrates into your online store. So it puts all of your orders into one place, making it easy to print out your orders. And the thing that I love about it is the price. They have prices as low as $3.35, and you can pass those savings on to your customers so that you are giving your customers the most competitive shipping rate. Plus, it's free to business owners like us, and they're carbon neutral, reducing emissions throughout the U.S. So nobody wants to lose money on shipping. So let's talk about ways that you can give a competitive shipping rate as well as free shipping. First thing that I would suggest is doing market research. Look at your competitors and figure out exactly what they're charging their customers for shipping, because more than likely a customer can actually love the product, but if the shipping cost is too high, they may likely go somewhere else where they feel like they can get a better value. So there are some workarounds to doing this. One workaround is to create a funnel. Now, create a funnel that when the customer gets to the last part of the funnel, that's when you offer them free shipping. So if you guys are not familiar with the funnel, I'm just going to give you an example of how it would work from start to finish. So start. The customer actually goes onto your website, they see the product, and they get to checkout. Let's say once they get to checkout, your shipping rate is, $5. The customer can decide to do one thing. They can either check out, or they can not check out because they don't want to pay that $5 rate. The next part of the funnel is trying to get that customer to buy who didn't complete their checkout. Now, you always want to make sure you capture their data, capture their email, and this is called an abandoned checkout. So have you ever received emails where you were offered free shipping after you left the site, or you may have seen ads on Facebook or Instagram that offered you free shipping? This is where you want to start the next process of the funnel. You want to wait a little bit of time, just give a little bit of time to see if they're going to purchase. And if they don't, you want to entice them with either a lower shipping rate or you want to offer them free shipping. So you can do this by creating ads to customers, retargeting them back onto your site, or you can send them abandoned cart emails, which means that when they entered information at checkout, such as their email, you might want to wait about 24 hours to see if they're going to purchase. And if they don't purchase within 24 hours, then offer them free shipping. So this is a way that you can still get those customers who are really serious to buy to purchase right then and there and not hesitate to pay for shipping. But customers who are a little bit more skeptical and who may need a little bit more time to think about it, you want to offer them free shipping later down the line. The other way is making sure that you always have the most competitive shipping rate. Shop around with different carriers. As I mentioned in today's sponsorship, Sendle, they offer the lowest competitive shipping rate. You always want to offer the lowest competitive shipping rate. Customers who pay lower costs in shipping and who also have free shipping are more likely to convert to customers. So you always want to increase your conversion rate by making sure you offer a good shipping rate. So the next way you might be losing money on your online store is by not actively building your email and SMS list. So I want you guys to think about this. Think about the online store that you currently have and how are you marketing to customers? What is the number one marketing tactic that you are currently using that is bringing people to your online store and that is helping to increase the traffic in your online store? Now I want you to think again, and if this marketing tactic that you're currently using was no longer available, how would you be able to market to that customer? This is why building an email and SMS list is very important, because if those ways of that you're currently marketing are not here tomorrow, then you can actually be losing out, or it could be detrimental to your business. You want to always make sure that you're building up your email and your SMS list. So let's talk about ways that you can actually build this up and use it as a way to make more money in your online store. One, you want to build up your email and SMS list by always making sure you have a welcome pop up on your website with some type of offer, and also having people opt in once they check out on your website. The other thing is giveaways. Now, I'm not talking about giveaways where you are trying to increase your followers on social media. Yeah, those giveaways are great, but think about what I said. What if that marketing platform disappears tomorrow? How are you going to be able to get more sales? So the way that I recommend giveaways is think about a sweepstakes. Have you ever joined a sweepstakes When you join the sweepstakes, what are they asking you for? They're asking you for your name, they're asking you for your email, your phone number, and by providing all of this information, that is the only way you can win a sweepstakes, right? So let's think about a giveaway the same way. Now, a way that you can do this is think about your number one platform that you have right now where you have the most followers. So it could be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, wherever you have the most followers. Next, encourage them to take part of your giveaway. One of the rules should be to click the link in the bio, and then you have some type of landing page that collects that information. And the only way that they'll be notified that they win is if you collect that information. That is a great way for you to increase your email or SMS list. Let's say 1,000 people enter into the giveaway because you're giving away, $100 worth of products. That's 1,000 more SMS and emails that you have on your list that you can later use to retarget to people. Now let's talk about using SMS and email to retarget people. This is extremely important because you have to look at your return customer rate. If a customer really loves what you are selling, they really love the things on your online store, 9 times out of 10, they are going to come back. So if you have a healthy return customer rate, use your emails and SMS to continue to talk to your customers, continue to give them good offers so that they can continue to come back and purchase. A lot of people are losing out on money because they're not using this tactic to get people to come back and actually purchase. The next way you're losing out on money is not getting rid of inventory that you don't need. Now, I know as business owners, sometimes it may be hard for us to detach ourselves from a product that we love, but realistically, it's probably not doing well. And when products don't do well and you continue to push them, you're putting too much time and too much energy into something where you can be putting that time and energy into products that your customers really love. Think about the products that your customers really love, understand why they like those products, and kind of build on that. So for example, let's take this t-shirt. If a customer likes this t-shirt, there might be a reason why they like the shirt. They might like the fit, they might like the style, but you're not offering enough colors in that t-shirt. Make sure you're focusing on that number one seller and building your inventory based on that. So you might do that by making more sizes available or making more colors available, as opposed to a t-shirt that really might not be doing so well. You may want to discount that t-shirt to get rid of that inventory and focus on the inventory and focus on the qualities of your products that your customers really love. So the last thing you're not doing with your online store is not buying in bulk. Now, if you're a new business, that might be scary, but if you're a business that's doing really well, I always encourage you to continue to buy in bulk and increase your purchase orders. So one way you can do this is shipping supplies. Look at the shipping supplies that you are currently purchasing for your online store and try to buy more than that, because 9 times out of 10, you can have a deeper discount by purchasing more. For instance, if you're purchasing envelopes, boxes, peanuts, tape, any type of shipping supplies, buy more so that you can save, and also so that you can pass that on to the customer. Like we talked about, offering low cost shipping. The other thing is by increasing your purchase orders. So let's take this t-shirt for example again. Let's say I have an online boutique. My customers really love this t-shirt, and now it's time for me to talk to my vendor. This time around, I'm going to increase my purchase order, but make sure you always negotiate with your vendors. So if you're buying in bulk and you're increasing your purchase order size, if you're increasing by a large amount, you should not be paying an amount that you were paying for a smaller amount. So make sure you're always negotiating with your vendors to get a lower cost whenever you're increasing your quantity, especially if that is a bestseller. You don't want to keep purchasing the same amount if it's selling well. If you know you can sell it, always make sure you buy in bulk. Okay, so that concludes today's video. I will leave links to my ebooks down below, which give you helpful information about building your online business. I do offer coaching services. I will leave that down below as well. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because I am very active on my Instagram page. I show a lot of my entrepreneurship journey. Also, make sure you guys are following me on my other YouTube channel, Building with Aaron and Keya, where me and my husband show you guys the behind the scenes of how we are building wealth with real estate. So if you guys have any questions related to today's video, make sure you leave them down below. I'll try to answer you guys' questions as soon as possible, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.